It's week 1 of the 2024 season, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Commanders and the Buccaneers, and it's coming up next.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April, or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Commanders make their way out on offense for the first time here, and it's the rookie Jaden Daniels, the #2 overall pick, leading the way.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night, and by the way, laid a pretty good hug on the commissioner going across the stage. But we knew he had a chance to be the starter week 1. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's it.
And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play 1 there?
No, that was never in the script, because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
Well, the Bucs getting ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Baker Mayfield leading them out in his second season as a Buccaneer and his 7th overall.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
on the first play,
picking up the fumble, the natural inclination is to attack, go after them big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players and one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Now 1 for 1, a lot more to go. This is White on the screen. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Now the veteran of a handful of teams, it's Chase Edmonds. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Chase Edmonds, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are on the board here first in the season opener. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle, no running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by the Chase Edmonds touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out, and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Check. Hey. Check that.
Up the middle with Eckler. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Here we go. Check. On the fly. Check. Tampa.
Off the play fake. Daniels. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Joe Tryon Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. He completes it right side to White. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Now Mayfield completes this again to Shepard. Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Mayfield now. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April or May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Rachaad White who wrapped the drive up with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They go play action. Daniels. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Washington with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Eckler now between the tackles. It was Jamel Dean who brought him down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Come on. Hey.
Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete here.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And he comes back with one complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it? Not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll start here with a handoff to White. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. Play action, now it's Daniels. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On the option, here's Eckler. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team run the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. A little juke. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
To the air goes Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Ertz has it left side. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a Zach Ertz touchdown. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And they will wrangle them down a couple of yards shy of the 30. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Mayfield. He's got White here. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what... especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Mayfield looks to throw. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. To throw, Mayfield. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now back to the ground game with White. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They hand off to their big tight end. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Here's White. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Remember, he scored already in this first quarter, and he's really trying to get off to a hot start. But on that last play, the defense had a little cool breeze back his way and said, not that time.
2nd down and goal. Mayfield. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is caught. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Keeft taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Commanders' offense set to take over. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Vita Vea coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to throw here. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield to throw it. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. First down, here's White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They will run with White out of the shotgun. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. White. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Mayfield now. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here's White. They set up the screen. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And this one is right through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half.
Every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. This is a counter play. Eckler. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now Daniels. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown, 40 yards. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's De'Ami Brown who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out come the Bucs now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And
when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. The slot man in motion right. Now Mayfield. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success. 5 for 8 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Play fake. Mayfield.
That is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that.
And down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 40 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10.
As they've got it to the 28-yard line. In motion left is Thomas. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Rashad White.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Buccaneers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And the Washington offense heading out. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown. But, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits. So you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Oh, what a move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. Here's Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's 1st down as he's across midfield to the 48. And McLaurin, the motion man right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Throwing now is Daniels. Complete to Zacchaeus. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. A gain there of 21 yards.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Daniels looking to throw. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and give it instead to Eckler. And the Commanders are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring it.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders get a bit closer.
Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Offense heading back out, and with them comes Rashad White.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Here's Mayfield.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down.
Thomas, the man in motion left. Mayfield.
Throw left side, hauled in by Otten.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then you're deep.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They'll wind up getting on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
After the made field goal, here's McLaughlin back out there to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Washington ready to try again on offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. Big yardage that time for Washington. 49 yards. Dotson in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, if they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there, that means they controlled the block.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Commanders are back within a score. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
A try here for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now Mayfield on 4th down. Flushed out right. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. The challenge flag is out. Todd Bowles not pleased with the ruling on the field, and he's going to ask the officials to take another look.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Up the middle with Eckler, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. To the air goes Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. They run straight ahead here with White. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
To throw, Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Mayfield to throw it. And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Michael Thomas from 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Michael Thomas who ends it with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Commanders back out late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he's up to the 40-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. Working out of the gun, Daniels. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw again.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit will hold pat at 13.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for them, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
Final play of the half. Mayfield looking for Shepard deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Now a chance to take advantage of that missed field goal. 1st and 10 way up at the 37. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Now Mayfield. He's got White here. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Mayfield now from the 50. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Come on.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
They go play action. Daniels. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go. Unlock line. Check. Panther.
A give. Eckler running to the right. And a good... Defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have...
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Randy Gregory from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's stopped at the 44. It's also a gain of 4. And now it's 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And Thomas has it. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Going across the formation, there's Otten with it. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Let's go now.
Eckler now between the tackles. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air goes Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown. Jahan Dotson. 66 yards. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead will shrink to 6. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start here with a handoff to White. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Mayfield. Thomas has got it. Complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
To throw, Mayfield. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that.
We saw that indeed, picking up the first. Getting to the ball that time was Jeremy Chin.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And a throw. Incomplete. On 2nd down, here's the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Daniels. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Tressway now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by White. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Point it right.
Mayfield looks to throw. That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Mayfield down. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. Running out of the gun with White. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Kings.
Here's Mayfield. He gets it to Thomas. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up first and goal. Here's White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bucs are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it was Rashad White who wrapped the drive up with a touchdown run.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Complete, it's Dotson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now Daniels. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To throw is Daniels.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 43. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And down to the 41.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch.
So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. And that one an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within one score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, alert 33.
Throwing, Mayfield. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards there on a Buccaneer first down. Now Mayfield. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he's taken down inside the 30. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A carry here from the big tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 61 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Running here with White. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Throwing now is Daniels. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Ready? Get it? Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down. To the air goes Daniels. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mayfield. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Tampa Bay, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem